Hello and welcome to another episode of Street Pundits. We're here again with another brand new episode. I've got 4 guests with me today. I'll come to you, Joe, first. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Just another round of Bundesliga just happened. So, yeah, just happy to watch football again, I guess.
Yeah, I'll come to you, Ria. How's your weekend been? All good?
It's been all good, man. Been watching a bit of football as well. Getting my daily dose back, you know.
Yeah. So I'll come to you, Ben. Last but not least. How are you?
Guten Tag. I've been learning.
Yeah.
I'm loving the Bundesliga right now still. So yeah, let's go, man.
Yeah, so again, the Bundesliga was back this weekend. It's our second week of live football this weekend. So yeah, we've just been watching that and so I'm just gonna read out the results quickly for anyone who missed it. So I'll start with yesterday. Werder Bremen beat Freiburg 1-0. Paderborn drew with Hoffenheim 1-1. Dortmund beat Wolfsburg 2-0. Leverkusen beat Mönchengladbach 3-1. And Bayern beat Frankfurt 5-2. Then today, Augsburg's beat Schalke 3-0. Leipzig is beat Mainz 5-0. And Dusseldorf and Cologne are playing right now. So I'll come to you, Joe, first. What game did you watch? And yeah, just run us through the game.
I've pretty much done the rounds this weekend. I've watched 3 games so far. So I watched yesterday.
Yeah, just start with the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, the first game I watched yesterday, Bayern Leverkusen v Gladbach. I watched a bit of that, and then I was flicking through watching the Dortmund-Wolfsburg game.
Yeah.
I thought the Leverkusen game was a pretty good game, to be fair. It was pretty fast-flowing. The guy Havertz scored again. That's why I had him in my team. 2 goals. So that's why you have him in his team. But that false 9 role seems to suit him a lot, I think. I feel like when I watch him play, I feel like he's just destined for the Premier League or like a big club. Like I think that he could go to a Barcelona or Real Madrid. I think he's that good, to be fair, when I watch him play. That bad Leverkusen, I forgot, does anyone know what their centre-back's called? Next to Bender. Yeah, he's a really good player. They bought him for like 15 mil, I think. He's a very good player as well. They're pretty solid at the back, Leverkusen. So I thought they were good for their 3-1 win. Gladbach with not bad going forward. Thuram's a good player, I thought, with that finish as well. So yeah, and then I watched the Dortmund game, the last bit. Sancho came on, did a bit. That's why I had him in my team again. So trying to promote my team even more. But the game that I thought for the weekend was, even though I watched Bayern v Frankfurt, I thought that was a decent game. But I thought the Leipzig Mainz game, I just watched a minute ago, was decent. I thought Leipzig were on job, to be fair, like pressing all over the pitch. Like I thought Upamecano at the back, and then Mikel Ailey, who came on, the right back. He's only 22, French. Bought him from Montpellier. He's a very good player, very good. Came on right back, scored a goal, 1 assist, and obviously Timo Werner got a hat trick. So yeah, I thought Leipzig. I thought there was the top performance this weekend from the games I watched anyway. So yeah, I thought Leipzig were good for their value for their win.
All right, so yeah, Joe just gave us a good roundup of the weekend's game. I'll just come to you, Ben. On the just talk about the Leverkusen game for us, and obviously you got your player of the week as well. So just talk about the Leverkusen game and also your player of the week.
I'm gonna start with my player of the week. This lad, no ifs, no buts, no maybe. He's the next Sadio Mane. This lad, Musa.
Wait, is that because he's got the bronze stripe in, or?
Listen. He's got everything. He's got a pace. He's got a left foot. He's got everything. He's got the goals right now. 5 goals in all competition, 8 assists in all competition. It's decent. I think he's only turned 20 or he's 19. One of the two. Like he's come from PSG. This is his first full season in that starting lineup. He's replaced. Well, he's keeping Leon Bailey out of the team, so he's really good. And he's formed like serious partnership with Havertz still as well. So just watch out for him. I think he's going to be real big. The Leverkusen game. Now, I understand Kai Havertz is the guy, but we need to calm it down. It's 2 weeks.
No, you don't.
It's 2 weeks.
You don't understand. This guy.
2 weeks. I even saw on Twitter someone called him like the next Kaka, like he's gonna bring on Kaka.
Bro,
Like,
I think
everyone needs to calm down.
you need to realise he's
Phil.
only 20 years old. He's only 20 years old,
Bro,
and he's doing bits already. He's doing big bits.
bro,
German international, the goals he scores, the assists. He's captain of Bayer Leverkusen already. He's only 20 years old and he's doing bits already. Think what he's going to be like in a couple of years' time.
Listen, I watched Dele Alli when he was 20. I thought he was going to be something else. Dele Alli is probably going to be something else.
Don't write him off, yeah. Don't write him off.
Yeah, he's probably going to be something big. But come on, you even said Barca. I went, wow.
No.
Man said Barca.
No, trust me. I see him playing at Barca. I see him.
Listen, he's nice, he's cool. That whole game was just like everyone back and forth. So I liked it. It was good. It was a good game. It was a good, like, technical game. That false 9 role does suit him. Like, he's really, really good. I think he's playing on a high, though. The confidence is so high. Like, he can play anything. Like, anything. He can do everything. The finish was real cool as well. I like the finish. The penalty, kind of suspect, I say. Like, it was...
Yeah.
It was like...
He goes in, though. He goes in. It counts.
Yeah.
It counts. At the end of the day, it counts.
Like, I don't know about it, but it was a good game. It was a good game. I like that game. The Leipzig game, that was a serious game. It was them lot. They're like wolves. Like when they're attacking, when they're defending. Sorry, the pack of them, everyone. The press is just absolutely mayhem. The fitness is like up high. I think last week they wasn't at full like fitness. It was just like they were just easing themselves back into it. But this week came in, just dominated that whole game. 5-0 it was, isn't it?
Yeah.
A serious team.
Just to touch on that point. I think Havertz definitely had a very, very good game. Just in terms of, when I've seen him, he's more played in the 8. So it's interesting to touch on as a 10, because in the 10 he can bring people into play. He's basically doing like the Firmino type of role where he's got like wide forwards on the outside and he brings them in and he can sort of do what he wants. But yeah, I thought he played very, very well, and just it was good to see him playing that role and play quite well. And I'll come to you, Rio. So, what as you said, I think you watched the Dortmund game. Can you just touch on us Dortmund game and like what you saw and who impressed you? And
So I watched the Dortmund game, Dortmund versus Wolfsburg. Dortmund won 2-0. To be fair, it wasn't the best game. It was a bit dry throughout. It had a couple dry spells, but Dortmund were, like you said last week, the way they play with their fullbacks overlapping, that's what killed the game. So Guerrero was on the score sheet again, and Hakimi got the other goal. You said Sancho, I watched Sancho, and I think he looks a bit unfit. He got an assist yesterday, but like from what I've been seeing, like his overall game, like his decision making, it's not looking up to par right now. But yeah, it was a good game overall. Hakimi, I just want to apologize to Ty for what I said last week about the Trent. He really you might have a higher ceiling than Trent. The guy looks like a player every time I see him play, that up and down. And there was a red card as well.
Yeah.
I saw VAR being used again. I ain't seen it being used in a long time. So yeah, but dirty challenge. Straight red for me. I think Ben thinks otherwise, but
you was like they went shoulder to shoulder. He tried to put his foot down on the ground to balance himself, and he put his foot on the lad's leg. Like, I don't see how that's a red card, to be fair.
Do you know, it was how, like, it was because it was so high. It was like above his ankle, innit? It was quite dangerous. It might not have been intentional, but it was a dangerous challenge.
Yeah, so just touch on that Hakimi point, because I've seen a lot of conversations on Twitter saying that whether he's probably the best right back right now, or like he's better than Trent. Or where do you rate Hakimi in terms of like best right backs right now, and where he could possibly go, and what you should probably do the next step in his career as well. What do you think? What do you think
I'm
about him?
not too sure. Right now, he could play at any club he wants to for me. If you look at teams that, I don't know, the big teams like Real Madrid, Barca, they haven't got Barca, their defense is looking a bit not the strongest right now. Madrid's is all right, but I'm sure he could like slot in above any of their fullbacks right now. He could probably come to the Prem as well. The only team he probably couldn't get in right now is Liverpool because of Trent. But I could see him getting to the top. He offers a lot defensively and attacking on the attacking end, so I could see him getting right to the top. To be honest, top 5 fullbacks in the world at least. Like,
how much do you think? How much do you think he's worth?
I don't know in today's market. If you look at who was it? Was it Mendy? It was 50. Benjamin Mendy.
No,
how
Carl
much
Walker. Carl Walker's 50 mil.
Okay, yeah. So
I mean,
if you're gonna pay 50 mil for Carl Walker at what age? Like 26, 27?
Yeah.
Right now, if I'm Dortmund, my starting price is 80 mil.
Jesus.
He's on loan. He's on loan from Real Madrid, though, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Play for Real Madrid.
Yeah, he's on loan from Real Madrid.
Yeah. So Real Madrid they're sorted then.
Yeah. So I'll come to you, Ben and Joe. If you was Dortmund, how much would you pay for Hakimi, or if it was another club? How much
There's not. I don't think Dortmund could afford him. To be fair, I'm being honest. I don't think. But if I was gonna, I think he's probably worth about 80, 90 million. Really, what for his age as well. You got. I think he's 22, 23. He's quite young still.
Yeah.
And the age is a factor as well, because you got to think how many years he's going to be at the top and how good he's playing at the moment. But we need to realise that the other leagues aren't playing, so at the moment we're just seeing how good Hakimi is. I know he's unbelievable, but like all the other leagues, like Trent's not playing, or like the Spanish league's not playing, or Italian league. So you just think, oh, this guy's the best in the world. But I think he's up there. But I'd pay about 80 mil probably.
Yeah, Ben, what about you?
Yeah, around just under 100 still, just under 100.
Wow, for a fullback. Yeah, I think that's a good point that Joe makes. You know, people are calling out Trent, but Trent can't defend himself. Trent, how you call out someone who can't defend himself? The guy's at home in his sofa watching BT Sport and saying Hakimi's this, Hakimi. Bro, he's playing against, what is he playing? Mainz and wherever these teams are. Like, bro, when Trent comes back on the pitch, innit, cool. Then you can do your comparisons and cool, whatever. But the guy can't even defend himself.
Next game, Hakimi against Alphonso Davies and Gnabry.
Yeah, the Bayern Munich Dortmund. So we're going to preview that.
We'll be tested.
We're going to preview that a bit later. So next game, you just want to focus on is the Bayern Munich game. So Bayern Munich beat, was it Frankfurt 5-2?
Frankfurt.
Yeah, they beat Frankfurt 5-2. And just touching on the game, I'll come to you, Ben. What did you think about the game? And just, who impressed you and who didn't impress you? And
once again, like I've been on this guy for I think it's been 10 years now. Thomas Muller is the guy. Like he ran that whole game. He ran the whole game. He ran the whole show. Thomas Muller, straight. He doesn't even impress me. He was like, oh, he's doing it again. Nah, cool. Say no more.
yeah.
Goretzka was really, really.
No, he's good.
So he scored a good goal as well. Frankfurt's goals were just. I don't want to say lucky, but it was just like...
It just came like at once, innit?
The guy who scored for Frankfurt's got 10 goals from centre-back.
Really? And he got an own goal as well.
I had to. But yeah, I think we needed them goals to like spice up the game at the same time.
I was falling asleep still, I can't even lie. I was really falling asleep.
But yeah, no, it was a good game. It was a really good game. But Thomas Muller... respect the guy. He's broke Kevin De Bruyne's assist record as well, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah.
The Bundesliga.
Yeah, just saying.
How many assists is that? Sorry?
17.
18. I'll say, 17.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem. So I'll come to you, Joe.
Not that hard when you got Lewandowski up front, by the way.
The haters.
I'll come to you, Joe. Just touching on one of Bayern Munich's goals that Alphonso Davies scored. So he's run forward with the ball, and I think the right back of the Frankfurt, he's actually done quite well actually to keep up with him, and he's got in front of the ball. And this is about the edge of the box, so he's running to the box with the ball, and he's got the ball from Davis, but he's kind of like side-footed the ball to pass to his centre back across the box. Then the ball's gone in front of the centre back. Then the right back's run around the centre back to get the ball. But yeah, the ball's it's gone already. Davis has kicked into the net. So yeah, just Joe, talk to me on Frankfurt's defending and what you thought about that goal and just
Wow, where do I start with that one? Where do I start? I was watching it live, and the shout I got from someone in the front room was, "Why didn't he put it in row Z?" That's what the shout I got. All you need to know about that one. But yeah, I think in that sense, the right back has to just put it into clear it there for me all day long. But they're trying to play out, I guess, but it was the wrong place.
No,
to
but
do
you
it,
see, he's trying to play out, but he doesn't even. He just sort of like flicks his
Like,
leg at the ball.
Have it once, there you go.
Yeah. Clown defending, absolute clown defending.
Like,
but it's like he's got his shoes on the wrong feet. Like, it was terrible.
Like, I come to you, Ben, on that one. Like, it remind me of like, you remind me of like prime school defender. You see when like you got a striker and you put him right back, and he doesn't really want to play there, but he's just like, oh, you know what?
Yeah, like, it was just like, it was like a I don't want it right now. Like Alfonso's behind you, take it, and then centre back like, what are you giving it to me for? It was like Joe said, it was clown defending. Them are clowns still.
Yeah, it was a terrible, terrible defending. I think one point I did want to touch up on was that, especially with these games, like the big teams, especially when they go like 2 or 3-0 ahead, I think it's game over because especially the other team, they haven't got no fans to like cheer them up or rouse them or just like just get them up for it. Like when you're 2-0 down in like Bayern Munich Stadium, you got no fans. Yes, that's basically it. You're just gonna be running for days, sort of thing. And with these teams, I think quality shows. So if you like, there's some players who like perform under the lights. They like pressure. They like fans. They like people shouting at them. And especially in these games, you ain't got that. So I think your quality shows, your ability shows. So these teams definitely have a lot of quality. But yeah, I'll come to you, Rio, on that point. Just like where there's no fans and just touching on how difficult it must be for these teams. And I think quality shown.
Yeah, it's a big shock to the system for the footballers. It is for me watching. Like, all I can hear is the footballers screaming. It must be, I don't know, that the level, like the pressure to perform as well, like you said, kind of must be taken away from some of them people. But there was one game, I think it was Wolfsburg, the Wolfsburg game that I was watching. They had like, no, it might have even been the Leverkusen game, but they cut out about like 13,000 fake fans. Yeah. I'm thinking if you do that and have some fake fan atmosphere, like with the speakers, you might be able to create a little atmosphere. So maybe the team should look into that. But yeah, it must be hard for the footballers right
now, man. Yeah, definitely. I'll come to you, Ben, on that point. What do you think? Are you like Rio? Do you want to 6 those there or not?
Wait.
No, wait. Not the 6 those.
Nah. The cardboard fans was a good idea, but the atmosphere, I don't think it will actually help that much. To be fair, I think you actually need to see the people like jumping around and all of that to get you like a little bit. Yeah. I don't think the noise can help, but I don't think so. Like that. I think the cardboard fans are a nice idea. Just stick to that if anything. It was smart.
I'll come to you, Joe. You played in front of fans and you played in front of empty stadiums. Like, what is it like to play in front of fans, and just in terms of like, does it really like give you that lift that you need, or should footballers be able to just do their job like regardless because they're footballers? You know what I mean? Doesn't really matter who's there and who's not there.
I'm hearing that point. They should be able to do their job, but the reaction you get from some players get from a crowd is like really is positive, and it does have effects. Like for some, from my own personal experience, I've played in like noisy away crowds, like when we've gone to away grounds, and it does have an effect on you. Like you can hear the crowd, you can hit. It does up the pressure on the away players if you're playing it away from home. If the crowd is like hostile as well, so it does have an effect. And like you said, in the Bundesliga, these small teams normally they have big crowds and noisy fans, so that gives them the extra boost they need to play when these big teams. But obviously they're not getting this at the moment, so the quality's showing. So
yeah. All right, cool. So today, as Joe said, RB Leipzig they won 5-0 today. Just touching on, I think Timo Werner's got 30 goals this season. He got a hat trick today. Was you impressed with his performance, Ben, or what did you think about his performance?
I think that other team was really, really crap, but he did his movement was proper, like, superb. You obviously need to score the goals as you're the striker, but like he done most of the things right. He done it, yeah, to score the goals. He got a hat trick, so I can't really complain. I can't really put a downfall in his game. But
Yeah, just touching on Timo Werner, I do agree with you. To be honest, like as a Liverpool fan, I do want him, and I do like. I feel like he's a good suit for Liverpool, just in terms of he's quite versatile. He can play off the left, he can play off the right, and he plays quite a similar system to Klopp's system with Nagelsmann, and the way they press and their versatility up top. But I don't think he's the greatest finisher, to be honest. If I'm honest, I don't think his finishing is not like. I wouldn't back him to take all of his chances. He's that type of striker who maybe you'll get like 3 or 4 chances a game, he might take one. But where his movement is so good and he's so quick, he's always going to get a chance. Every game he's going to get a chance. So, yeah.
He had like 8 shots this game and he scored 3 of them.
Yeah.
The ratio's not really good, but he got a hat trick in it. So put the tally on the board, innit?
What, Peter?
Yeah.
He's been linked with Liverpool a lot, but if like say Havertz was linked to, I'm sure he is linked to Liverpool, but if you had the choice to pick up one of them, who would you take?
That's an interesting point. I do think, it's a good point. They're quite different players because I feel like Havertz can play as an 8, but obviously in this system he's playing as a 9, as a false 9.
He could do the 10 as well.
He could do the 10 as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously you got Werner who can play across the front 3. To be honest, I'd probably take Werner just because I feel like we need backup for the front 3. Like I feel like there's a lot of quality. When one of the front 3's not there, the quality shows. Like no offense, Origi is a good player, but I don't think like the difference between Origi and a Mane or the difference between Origi and a Salah is too heavy. Yeah. Like it shows when he's not playing. So I do think we need backup more than we need to have it. So I think our midfield is alright, like does the job. And Trent and Robertson are creative, so I'll take Werner, to be honest. And you got African Cup of Nations as well coming, and that means Salah and Mane are gonna go. So we really need someone.
Well, don't you think Havertz would be more suitable in that like deeper position than Werner?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I think Werner can do it. Obviously, Havertz is better than him, but I feel like. And Werner could, because Werner's a bit more flexible across the front line. I feel like we've got enough midfielders, to be honest. We've got Chamberlain, we've still got Keita, we've got all these. I just think we need another forward, to be honest. But Havertz is still like a very, very good player, and I think he should come to the Premier League. I think someone like Chelsea would do well there as well. And
allow me some out. Let him grow, man. Let the English guys grow, man. The foreigners, bro.
The homegrown talent.
Yeah, man. Man's Brexit for today. Nah, no Kai Havertz in the Prem. Nah, no Kai Havertz, no.
But one player that did impress me when I was watching the Leipzig game was Marcel Sabitzer. So I read you his game by numbers today. So he had 92% pass accuracy, 24 final third passes, 10 ball recoveries, 2 chances created, 1 assist, 1 goal. And just touching on him, like I watched him against Tottenham as well. I thought he was really good. He's quite a player who's quite versatile. He can play as a cam, play on the right, play on the left. He's quite nippy, got a good few touches, and I just feel like he's a good finisher as well. And I feel like he's a good player. Every time I watched him, he's impressed me quite a lot. And just obviously you get Werner, you got Upamecano that kind of take the headlights, but sometimes Sabitzer has really good performances that go quite under the line. So I come to you, Joe, just again on that Leipzig game. What did you think about Sabitzer's performance and Leipzig performance overall?
Sabitzer was a very good He played really well today, actually. Obviously, I thought he suits the Leipzig way, how they press. Their press, like Ben touched on before, is actually crazy. Like, I think the second goal where the Mainz centre-back had like a bit, the ball was going backwards, and then the Mainz centre-back had the ball, and then suddenly there's like 4 players around him, tackled, and then they counter-attacked and scored. Their press is mad. Like I said before, the fullback Mikelele, I think it is as well. He had a pretty good game. 22 years old. So. And is it Karlstrom, the centre back? Is it? I forgot his name. The German for Leipzig.
I'm not sure. There's Auburn,
Who's a PM?
Upamecano.
No, there's another one. He's got a long name.
Yeah.
I forgot his.
But yeah, carry on.
He played well as well. He's very good. Upamecano's. I've seen all this hype now. That's his first game back, I think, today as well, and he's unbelievable. I don't think there's a bit quicker centre back in world football. I'm going to be real. Like, some of the recoveries he was making were just unbelievable. And there was one time I think I mentioned, ball went over the top. The forward looked in on goal. He came back and then just barged him off the ball, and then the forward just rolling on the floor doing front crawl. Like, it was. But yeah, I think Poulsen's a good player as well. To be fair, he does the hard work of a forward. Like, he's a defensive forward. Like, Leipzig need that. Obviously, he scored today as well. 250 appearances for Leipzig as well. Like, he runs the channels. So yeah, he's a good player as well. I think Leipzig, they're third now. They'll do well to push Bayern, but if they win all the rest of their games, you never know. You never know. So.
Yeah, just come to you, Ben and Rio. You got anything to add on just this weekend's games, and just before we preview the game on Tuesday? Yeah.
No, not much. In fact, the Wonder Boy Haaland is looking a bit quiet, you know. It's like to say that. He's looking a bit quiet in the Dortmund game. He was.
Okay.
I do. What's
What is he, 12 and 12?
He's 12 and 12, ain't he?
Be realistic, man. Come on, man. What? She's gonna score a hat trick next game. How about that? Let's see that.
I want him to.
Yeah, that's a good.
Oh wait, let me take that one back. Score what?
Yeah, that's a good segue into the next game. So I think there's actually 4 points between Dortmund and Bayern. Dortmund second, Bayern's top, and they play each other on Tuesday, which is going to be a very, very, very big game. I come to you, Ria. I'm going to put you on the spot. Who's going to win?
Dortmund.
Dortmund. Why is that?
I don't know. I like their team right now. Bayern's defense isn't looking the strongest. I just think, I don't know, their new team is just refreshing for me. I think they've got some passion and fight to them. So I'm not gonna write them off. And that boy Haaland, he didn't score last game, but the guy.
Bro, you just cussed it. Which one is it?
Which one is it? He was looking quiet. It's my guy, but listen, the big games he does it. PSG, he done it. That I'm expecting him to turn up again. That's the last.
Definitely. Ben, I come to you. What's your thoughts on that game? Who's gonna win? What are you excited for?
I think it all goes down to if Hummels is playing or not, to be fair. He did get injured in that game, I saw, and Emre Can stepped in. I don't think Emre Can can take care of Lewandowski. So, I do like Dortmund, because obviously my guy is there, you know. Ivan Drago 2.0, I like him. So, I will go with Dortmund, but it depends if Hummels is there or not. That's what I'm saying, to be fair. And it depends if Sancho starts. If Sancho starts, then it might be a little bit crazy as well. So we need to see.
I don't think he started since they've come back.
Nah,
He's come off the bench this game. Sancho, he's come off the bench.
Yeah, no. He hasn't started. He's been coming off the bench. I think he looks like he's fresh out of HMP with that trim, though. He looks burly. But I'll come to you, Joe. What's your thoughts on that game? And just one of the key battles in that game. So, Alphonso Davies is on the left, playing left back. Hakimi's playing right wing back. So they all come up against each other. And yeah, just your thoughts on that key battle in that game.
I think what Ben said is true. I think if Hummels plays, I think Dortmund win, to be fair, because when Dortmund, the first half, they were looking pretty in command, pretty solid. They haven't conceded a goal since they come back off the break. Only two games, but they haven't conceded. I think Hummels he commands it back there. He's like a more experienced head at the back who commands at the back. So, and obviously, like Rio said, Bayern at the back, I think they're a bit suspect with them two set-piece goals conceded. That key battle is going to be interesting to watch. Hakimi and Alphonso Davies. Be interesting to see, but I think Hakimi's got more experience, I think. So that could play a part in the game. Because, obviously, Hakimi's been playing for Real Madrid, big games. Obviously, he's at Dortmund this year as well, and he's had more experience. Alphonso Davies just coming to the limelight this year, so that could play a part in it as well. But it'd be very interesting to watch the bit as well if Sancho plays as well on the wing against Davies. That'll be interesting to watch as well. But it'd be a very interesting game, so it'd be good, I think.
I think we're a bit hopeful. We're a bit hopeful for Alphonso Davies right now because he's not gonna just have Hakimi to do it. He's gonna have whoever, like probably Brandt or Hazard as well.
Yeah,
you got Gnabry as well.
Yeah, you got Gnabry, you got Thomas Muller, as I said, the guys.
Yeah, so I think it's funny because this weekend they actually rested Gnabry and they rested and they started Perisic and they started Coleman. So this shows the strength and depth that they have. But to be honest, like you guys are saying that Dortmund's defense Bayern Munich's defense is not that good, but like Dortmund have shipped a lot of goals this year as well. So I mean their defense is equally as bad.
Yeah, that's true.
They look well drilled after the break. They look more well drilled than I've seen beforehand against PSG. They do look more well drilled. Like that Wolfsburg, I think they only had one chance where they hit the crossbar.
But I don't know. I think you got to take into account Bayern Munich's like professionalism. Like they have like they've won the league for how many years now? Like 7-8 years now straight. Like they know these big games like the back of their hand. Like they know how to do all these big games. Like it's like the back of their hand. They almost just like go into like a robot mode and they just know how to like kill the like tie and just do these like big games. But I come to you, Ben. One point I just wanted to touch on as a key battle. Do you think Lewandowski is gonna? Do you think he's gonna bag, or do you think Haaland's gonna bag? Two key strikers.
I think they're both gonna bag.
You think so?
Yeah, they're both gonna bag. I think Haaland will have a better game though, because Lewandowski come back a little bit dry. I think Haaland will have a better game. Anything. Bayern, Boateng come off injured as well in that game.
Yeah. Boateng looking tired. I can't lie. Boateng looks tired. Like, bro, just retire, bro. Like, we got you. Like, your legacy's good. Like, just give it a rest.
Like, he had it was like one sprint and he went woof. Like after the someone was on him, he went woof. What happened there? Like, nah.
My back. What you say? My back.
My back is broke.
My back.
But nah, Haaland will have a better game. I'm saying Haaland will score 2 goals, and probably he'll get assists as well. But yeah.
We're gonna put that prediction on the Instagram page, Ben.
Do it. I back myself. I really back myself here.
But yeah, it's gonna be a very good, very interesting game. Like I can't wait to watch it. I think it's Tuesday evening, so yeah, boys. Yeah, anyone got anything else to add on that before we head out?
Thiago might be injured as well. I know he didn't play the weekend, so that could be a factor as well.
I think Kimmich and Emre Can gonna be quite interesting battle as well to see who controls the game. And very excited. Sorry, Ben. Joe?
Is Witzel back? I think he might be back.
I'm not sure if he's. I don't know. I think he's touch and go with him.
So who's playing in centre mid?
Delaney.
Versus Kimmich. Hey, this is looking tight still.
Delaney played well though. Delaney played well.
I ain't Wolfsburg struggling for relegation. It seems like all the other teams are struggling for relegation.
every team is apparently like from the top 6 like down.
Yeah, everyone's terrible.
Everyone's all battling relegate. This is so
There's
bad.
at least about 6 good teams in that league.
Yeah, that's what I actually noticed that as well. I agree with Joe. Like the first 6 in that team, so you got like Bayern, Dortmund, Leverkusen, Mönchengladbach, and so forth. Yeah, Leipzig, and every other team just looks terrible. I can't lie. They're looking terrible.
They have
standards,
though.
But I guess they're fans as well. The fans is a big, like they're not having their fans to back them, and yeah, it's a tough period. But yeah, boys. So again, it's been a good session. Now, just end it there. Yeah, boys, it's been lovely talking to you.
Love it. Remember, Haaland, 2 goals, 1 assist. Everyone just write that down in there. Real. You owe me a $5 if he does it.
Say no more.
Say no more.
All right, cool. Peace.